Hi guys! I'm gonna wait a little bit for a few people to come on because I totally did this last minute and I didn't want to wait because I know it's late so many other places. Let me just repost this link really quick. By the way, happy Sunday. Hello, my Anita, Sam, fam. I think I finally decided on that being like my little what's that called, like name for you guys. But I just want to post this link out really quick because I did do this so spontaneous and I have a really nice live today for Sunday. I really wanted to talk about self-confidence and how to gain your self-confidence back, how to be a more confident person, and just like how to boost your self-esteem so you're no longer questioning like what you're wearing, what you're saying, how you're dressing, how you're being. And I know a lot of us have, hi guys, let me know your names and where you're from, by the way. And if you're watching this later, make sure you comment it down below so I can still respond to you guys. But in this video, I definitely want to give you guys like that pep talk, that boost, so that by tomorrow and the rest of the week, it can carry on into your lives so you can get over whatever you're going through. Okay, let me post this real quick. And then we'll begin. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm live. I love going live with you guys, by the way, because I don't know. I don't know. I find it so much better going live, you know? Okay. 1 second. I think I should go live on my Instagram too, no? Should I do Instagram and let's do both. I'm going to go live on my Instagram. So if you guys, hi guys, I'm live right now on both Instagram and YouTube. I don't know why I'm so overcast in this. Okay. Wait, there we go. Okay. I have some crazy filter, by the way, on my Instagram. So if you guys don't have Instagram, you can just stay on YouTube. But for those of you who have Instagram, let me make sure 1 second. Hold on. Hi, guys. Okay. Wait. For those of you who have Instagram, you can also watch this live on my Instagram right now. So let me get situated before I start talking about today's topic because it's a really important one. And I think that we all need this pep talk. Like we all need this boost right now. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment me on my YouTube channel or comment me on my Instagram. I know my Instagram is too much light, but my YouTube light is perfect. And I don't know how to, how to move it around. So my light will go down in a little bit on Instagram. As far as YouTube, we're good. If you guys want a clear live, make sure you go to my YouTube, but this is just for people who don't have YouTube. So in today's video, I wanted to do a pep talk on self-confidence, self-esteem, and just getting you guys in like a positive mindset before the week starts tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Comment and post your names on both Instagram and on YouTube so I can shout you guys out. So really quick, just like a little background on my day. I've had like a pretty long day, and I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I recently moved to LA and I've been talking about this with so many people. And when you put yourself in like a new environment and you're around like so many new people, it definitely tries your patience and like self-esteem with just like having that pep to continue like meeting new people. And this is the thing, like I've had the most amazing experience here, but it definitely made me want to do a video on self-esteem for you guys because I have so many people ask me about it and I feel like I've mastered it, and putting myself in such a new situation made me realize how much I've grown my self-esteem. And I just wanted to share the tips with you guys because so many people ask me about it. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Reynolds. Hi, Jade. Hi, Isabella. Hi, Kaya. Hi, Melanie. And then on Instagram, oh my gosh, there's so many usernames like between both. So I'm just going to like focus on the YouTube and look at these comments for questions on Instagram because I've never done both at the same time. Okay. So anyways, I'm here. I'm in my apartment. By the way, you guys, look at this burn. I burned myself so badly on a freaking curling wand the other day, and I really hope it doesn't scar. So let's talk about self-confidence. The light is finally going down, so the lighting should be better everywhere. And ask me the specifics you guys want to know if you're in a situation, if you're in something that you have questions on and you just like need that little confidence boost, you know? Okay. So here's the thing about self-confidence. Self-confidence and self-esteem. Wait, let me fix myself real quick because I got ready really quickly to do this live. So self-confidence and self-esteem all comes from your mental headspace. It's about pep talking yourself. It's about making sure you're highlighting the favorite things you have, the favorite characteristics, your favorite outfits. Like it can be material or it can be really deep as well. And the thing about self-confidence is if you don't work on it, it's not going to get stronger. And I think with different people, depending on where you are in your life, it can be really frustrating when you're trying to be a confident person and you feel like you're constantly being knocked down. And it can be through your own headspace, it could be through other people. Whatever the situation may be, you have to work out your self-confidence as if it's a muscle. You need to nourish it, you need to break it down, you need to build it up. And it's so important to do this every single day. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips. Thank you guys. I love you too. Yes, make sure you comment all your questions so I can also answer it. And I know I'm on both Instagram and YouTube, but we're going to focus on this. So, I'll definitely do some crush talk, some relationship advice, because I just think, or career advice, it all goes into self-confidence. So here's my thing. The first tip that I want to give you guys that you guys really need to work on making a routine in your life is making sure every single day that you wake up, you make it a point to compliment yourself. Talk sweet to yourself. I always try to explain it is when you're really in love with someone, you're always going to like compliment them. You're always going to be like, you look so nice today. Like, I love your outfit today, babe. Or like, oh my gosh, your eyes in this light look so pretty. Like you compliment the people that you love. You need to compliment yourself the same way that you compliment those that you love. Like when you look in the mirror, sometimes you just got to be like, wow, like I'm having a really good hair day. Or, you know, I'm so thankful my skin looks beautiful today. Or I love the way that I just studied for an exam and had so much priority in my life and was able to get an A. Like it can be little things like that that can really shift your self-esteem, can really shift your self-confidence. And it's not something you're just going to go about your day and gain. You need to work at it. So I want to talk about how to gain the self-confidence through the outside and through the inside, because both play a major role in your self-esteem. So, hi guys. I just want to make sure I'm like talking to both. I may have Instagram switch to my YouTube though. Okay. So, oh my gosh, see, Bella Rosario, you need to start saying sweet things about yourself when you wake up. Like every time you wake up, you need to think of what are some three, like let's say three, we'll start with three. What are three amazing things that I'm excited to showcase today? It can be your new outfit. It can be trying out a new makeup palette you have. It can be exercising the positivity that you give to the world. It doesn't just have to be outward appearance. Like let me give you guys a perfect example for those of you who struggle with this. You can say, you know what? I'm going to go to the grocery store today and I'm going to compliment the cashier, and I'm going to compliment someone who helps me find something. I'm going to go to school and I'm going to compliment one of my classmates. I'm going to go to the mall and I'm going to compliment, like someone who's helping me pick out an outfit. Like, this helps your self-esteem, because when you're a nice person and you genuinely care about people, I think that you remind yourself, and a lot of people aren't like that, you guys. It's so sad. But when you're a good person to other people, I think you start to mentally understand that you're unique, if that makes sense. And I'm the kind of person where when I make other people feel good, I feel good. And I do it because if I can know I put a smile, let's say on like 2 or 3 people's faces that day, I instantly feel more confident about myself too, because it's like, you know what? I may not feel like I look the best today, or I may not feel like everything's going right in my life, but I just gave a happy, pure, sweet moment to someone else and I made their day. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, so someone, Sad Bunny, who just wrote on my YouTube channel, said that she said, when I say something nice about myself, I feel selfish. And that's a struggle that I think a lot of people have, but you have to realize, if you don't love yourself, who is going to love you? If you're not nice to yourself, you're not going to accept niceness from other people. So, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. So yeah, like, that's the thing. You need to learn to realize it's not being selfish. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. Speaking kindly to yourself isn't selfish. Like, these are things you need to do. If you want to be good for other people, you need to be good for yourself. Does that make sense? Thank you. Hello from India. What a beautiful name. I'm going to read your guys' comments. So if you guys want to comment anything before I get to the next tip. Thank you so much, Susie. That means the world to me. How can you carry yourself as confident and not fake it? Okay, that's a really good question. And make sure you ask me questions as I speak, because I'm always going to scroll up and read them. I'm also going to do it on Instagram. I'm going to scroll up, so make sure you guys do it on both, because I'm definitely going to scroll up and do it. Okay, so this is how you do it without faking it. And this is going to sound like a little bit of a contradiction, but you need to do both at the same time in order to reach like your full level of confidence. So the first thing not to fake it is to take time, your own personal time, in your room, in your own space, in your safe place, not around people, to journal, to meditate, to start to put in the forefront of your mind all of the positive things about yourself. And I want to do a little journal example on how to do this in like an actual YouTube video. But for this live, hi guys, hi everyone, hi Wendy, thank you. For this live, I do want to do it a little more generalized. So let's say every single morning you wake up when you're home, you're alone, or you could do this after school, you could do this in the day after work, and you're going to be like, you know what? These are the 3 things I love about myself today. And you're going to start writing, I am confident, I am proud, I am happy with who I am. And you're also underneath that going to start writing out, like I said, your favorite characteristics, like, I looked so bomb in my outfit today, I had someone compliment like this today. Just write it down so that you can start mentally bringing it to the front of your mind. Because if we don't do that, then you start to forget these things. You start to forget all the compliments you received. You start to forget like how many people appreciate you. Does that make sense? So while you're doing that, this is where it comes a little bit of a contradiction, is you do need to fake it till you make it when it comes to confidence. So let me give you guys an example, okay? Let's say you guys are going to, wow, my hair is crazy today. Let's say you guys are going to a party. You're so like, let me give you a personal example, okay? So since I moved to, yes, keep asking me questions, guys. I'm going to get to all of them, as many as I can. So let me give you guys a personal example, and you guys can like take from it, learn from it. So when I moved to LA, I was so nervous to go to events by myself, because back home, I had friends. I always did things with people. I never really was put in situations where I had to do things completely by myself, okay? So when I moved to LA, I like had to go to events by myself, and it was so scary. I wasn't like confident walking in there. I didn't know if I was going to know anybody or meet anybody. Let me tell you, at like 98% of these events, I knew not a single soul, okay? And they were like beauty events too. So it's like very beauty oriented, like physically oriented. You know what I mean? It's just like a little more stressful, okay? So this is what I do. I'd walk in, I'd be like, Anita, you are a bad bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I'd pep myself up. I'm like, you're going to walk in here. You're a good girl. You're sweet. Like, you're going to meet people. Like, you're going to like genuinely like attract like sweet people. You're going to network. You're going to work. So this is what I would do. I would fake it till I made it. Okay. So like, I would be like, okay, I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to just own it. I'm going to walk up to people. I'm going to be confident. And I was I'm glad it feels like we're FaceTiming, you guys. I was low key like freaking out inside, but I was like, I got to have a smile on my face. I got to walk in here. I got to go up to these people. I got to do this. Do you think I was really being confident in those moments? Of course not. I was freaking out, but I faked it till I made it. Does that make sense? Because let me give you guys the opposite example. If I would have walked in there with my true feelings like on display, right? This is what I would have done. I would have walked in like this, like looking around, really timid, like being on my phone, you know what I mean? Like going in the corner, sitting there, and I would have gotten nowhere with that attitude. But if I faked being confident, maybe some people will come up to me and be like, hi, what's your name? Or like, you know what I mean? Because they sense that I'm open, I'm receptive, I'm confident. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Now I'm going to read your guys' comments. And if you guys are watching this later, comment down below. You guys know on my YouTube channel, I know I'm new to like the Instagram live, but on my YouTube channel, like I really take the time and like pride myself in commenting you guys back. So make sure you comment anything if you're watching this later, because I am going to keep this up. By the way, you guys, I definitely should have brushed my hair before I went on this live. Someone on my Instagram said vodka helps, but you guys can drink. You can have a glass of wine. Like my best friend, she always like takes a shot before anything that stresses her out, and it works for her. So whatever works. And by the way, you guys, I'm all over the place right now, but I did burn my hair off pretty bad the other day. I don't know if you guys are late, but I also burned my arm. I need to be careful with my heat tools for my hair. All right, so let me read these comments and then get into the next steps for you guys. Okay, let me scroll up so I can see your guys' comments. And I have a lot more. I do want to talk about like just even in relationships or like with people and things like that, you know? Okay. Okay, so Natalie, I love the way you spell your name, by the way, Natalie. She said, I'm very goofy at home, but in school, I'm a completely different person. How do I change that? Okay, so here's the thing, okay? And I'm talking to Instagram and YouTube for those of you who are new. Here's the thing, okay? I think everybody is a little bit different when they're around people they're uncomfortable with or when they're in uncomfortable situations, and school can definitely be one of them. For example, if you were in a room with a bunch of people you don't know versus if you were in a room with 4 of your best friends, you're going to act differently. And this is the thing I wish like humanity as a whole can understand, or psychologically. You're in like the way people perceive you when they first meet you, or like the first few times they meet you, can be completely different than who you actually are, because you have a little social anxiety, because you're scared. And you guys, I'm going to be honest with you, this happens to me too. Like, sometimes if I'm like overthinking in a new group or whatever, I just get like really, I'm outgoing, but I'm an introverted extrovert, if that makes sense. Like, deep down, I'm introverted, but I can be extroverted, but I feel like I can't be like vulnerable. I can't be goofy. I can't like crack jokes because I get too scared. You know what I mean? And that's, I think, what you were saying, is that you can't be that goofy self. And I think it's going to take time. I think what you need to do is start like establishing a few friends in that class. And the best way to think of it is like, who cares if people think your jokes aren't funny? Who cares if people have a problem with the way you speak or your voice or what you're saying? Like, you need to, this is where the confidence comes in. You need to be like, you know what? I'm who I am. Like, I speak the way I speak. I am the way I am. I walk the way I walk. And I don't really care what anyone thinks about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if someone doesn't like my joke, or I don't care if someone thinks this. Like, you just got to be yourself. And I know it's easier said than done, because I struggle with it too. But the more you do that pep talk in your mind, you know, like the more you build yourself up and boost your self-esteem, the easier it's going to be for you to be yourself. And I think the best like lines you have to say are things like, I'm an amazing person. Like, whoever likes me is gonna like me. Whoever doesn't is not. And I'm not gonna change myself to like make certain people like me. If I'm a goofy person, I'm gonna be goofy. You know, if I like to crack jokes, I'm gonna crack jokes. If I like to like speak deep, I'm gonna speak deeply. Like, this is like who you are, you know? Don't care about rejection. Don't care about what people think. Just like be yourself. And that's how you're gonna attract genuine people in your life, you know? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see. A lot of people are saying tequila, wine on my Instagram. I know, I don't know how to get these darts off at this point on my Instagram live. Oh, this is a good one. A guy named Eric said, if you listen to your hype song prior to a public engagement, it helps too. And I completely agree. Actually, when I get ready before I go out and stuff, I have like a going out playlist, and it's not just to like boost up my excitement and like getting ready and waking up, and you know, it kind of like boosts your self-confidence. And I know this sounds crazy, but if you listen to like some really good rap and hip hop, like, I don't know, it's like every time you listen to rap, I love rap. I'm like a hip hop fiend, but every time you listen to rap, it's always like confidence, you know? It's like they're just like rapping about confidence, I feel like, most of the time. So you should listen to like hype worthy songs, whatever it is for you that hypes you up. Okay, let's see. Let's see some YouTube questions. Thank you so much, Susie. Let's see if I look in the mirror. Is it good? Okay, I see what you're saying, Angela. Is it good if I look in the mirror in the morning and just talk good to myself? Yes. You literally, like, okay, here's my mirror. Okay. It's a little dirty, I'm not gonna lie. But like literally, it looks so cringeworthy. But like if you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, like my eyelashes look bomb today, like I feel like I need to smile more today. It just like makes me happy when I smile, or like, wow, like my hair looks good like this. Things like that, like talk to yourself, like pep yourself up, because if you're not going to do it, no one's going to do it. And you know what like really makes me upset is a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, okay, let's be honest. Okay, let me like try to say it like in a way that doesn't sound like wrong. Okay. If you talk to yourself and you're like, I'm pretty, like I look pretty today, don't get me wrong. We all have days. I have days where I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to leave the house. Sometimes like I'll even like put my hair up and maybe like other people are like, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful. But inside I'm like, I feel like a little self-conscious. You know what I mean? But if I were to say, wow, like my hair looks so good in my ponytail today, or like, wow, like I look so hot. Like people are going to be like, ew, like you're so self-loathing, you're so into yourself. But that's how you have to talk to yourself in your mind to boost your self-confidence. Even if you don't feel that way, say it out loud, keep talking about it, keep telling yourself that. And I think that's why some people feel bad or embarrassed, because we're so programmed and we're taught that if we love ourselves, and I think now it's finally changing, like the past, I don't know, few years, self-confidence is becoming more of a topic. But back then, it's like if you love yourself too much, or if you talk too good about yourself, you're obsessed with yourself, you're stuck up. Like, this isn't true, you guys. That's what causes so many self-confidence issues, is having that preconceived thought that if you do love yourself, if you are someone who is proud of how you look, proud of your personality, proud of your job, proud of the fact that you've made it in life, people start to say, oh, like you're so into yourself. No, you guys, you're just confident. Like, you know, I think this is the difference. When you're obsessed with yourself and you have a chip on your shoulder, you feel like you're better than other people. That's not okay. But when you just genuinely love who you are as a person, you know what I mean? And you just like genuinely love the way you look, love the way you dress, love your life, love the way you speak, love your personality. You're not acting better than, you're acting confident. You're acting as someone who values themselves, as somebody who has self-worth. Does that make sense? Because hi guys. I also feel like a lot of people, due to like past relationships, can gain a lot of self-esteem issues, especially if you're in relationships with people who bring you down. And I think a lot of us have been in a situation, whether it's someone you dated, whether it was like a long relationship, where they think you're amazing. Like they are so proud to have you. But I've been in one relationship like this actually when I was younger in high school. And it's like they didn't want me to dress up nice. You know what I mean? They didn't want me to reach my full potential. And they would like kind of say little things to make me feel insecure so that I wouldn't have that self-confidence, because they knew if I loved myself enough, I would probably leave them, you know, especially in high school when you're like a teenager. That's like really common too, but it's also common in being a grown adult. So you shouldn't, this is my next thing. I know I'm all over the place. I thought this was going to be really structured, but I just started speaking from my heart. But, oh my gosh, someone said, I'm going to go to sleep listening to you because they're tired. I know it's late in other time zones, but, oh my gosh, please don't let me lose my train of thought. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so this is what I was saying. Sorry, I like lost it for a second. So the thing with that is when people do that to you, when people put you down, or like whether it's a relationship, whether it's a bully, whether it's a hater, like whatever, right? It really has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. A lot of times the people who put you down or like say mean things about you, it's because they're trying to fill a void in their lack of self-confidence. They don't want to believe that somebody is as nice as you or looks like you or like has these features, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like it says more about themselves than it says about you. So this is why I want to say this, and I want to say this 100 times until you guys get it in your heads. You should never take insults personally. Unless like you did something really messed up to someone and they're telling you like that's messed up. That's different. But like if someone like says something bad about like your appearance or like who you are and like they don't even know you, thank God I don't have this like happen to me, but I know tons of people, tons of my friends who experience this, or like haters on like a daily basis. And you need to understand those negative things should go through one ear and out the other, because it has nothing to do with you, you guys. It's usually people who aren't happy in their life, people who are so insecure, or people who want to bring you down so they feel better about yourself. And if you ever let those comments and those things get to you, it will kill your self-esteem. But it will kill your self-esteem with things that aren't even true. Like you're letting somebody's hard life, somebody's hard thoughts, like experiences, insecurities, you're letting them push it onto you so it can become your own. You know what I mean? And another huge thing is when people insult you, like let's say someone, I'm trying to think, it does, like this is the thing, it doesn't happen to me, but I'm like trying to think of like scenarios, like I see it a lot in people I know or like on TV, but like okay, like I, for example, I was watching this show, it was called like Basketball Wives. I don't know if you guys heard about it the other night. And this girl like was like, one of the girls was saying to the other girl like, oh, you're like a crackhead and da 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 because you're so small and you're so energetic and you're so feisty. Do you think like that should really have affected the girl who called someone a, no, she was just so, I think, upset and jealous that this girl was so tiny and spunky and da da, so she had to call her a crackhead, when really she probably just eats good and she's a feisty young ball of energy. Does that make sense? Like it's a perfect example of taking an insult too far because maybe you really want to be that way. You know what I mean? So you're going to say, oh, it has to be crack. It has to be this. Like, does that make sense? So that's why you can never, ever, ever take people's insults to heart. Okay, I have not looked at these comments in a second. So, hi guys, welcome if you're new. Okay, so let me read the comments now from YouTube. If you guys have anything on Instagram, I know I haven't been looking at it as much, but you can comment any questions, any comments as well, or head over to my YouTube channel to do that. So, okay, let's see. Women have no self-confidence. See, this is very true that someone brought this up. Okay, someone wrote, women have no confidence because they're allowing society to dictate what is beautiful and what is normal. And I think it is 100% true. I think like in today's era with like Instagram, with the shows we watch, with reality TV, with all of these beautiful, perfect images all the time, we kind of allow society to dictate our normal, our new normal. For example, like I'm sure years ago, before like the Kardashians, curvy was not a thing. Curvy was like looked down upon, right? And then we let society say that being too skinny is right when we were, you know, like probably not even born yet, okay? Depending on what age you are. But now we let society say that, you know, like big boobs, big butts are the new best thing. But what are we really doing? Like we're really letting society dictate our self-confidence because we're like, okay, but if we don't have like double D's, we're not beautiful. If we don't have an hourglass figure, we're not beautiful. If someone's like, you know what I mean? Like 90 pounds and they can't gain weight, they might think they're not beautiful, or it could be vice versa. Like this is so, it's so crazy though, because it's real. Like this actually happens. And just to touch on that topic, there is no universal definition of beautiful. There's thousands of definitions of beautiful. You can have curly hair, you can have freckles, you can have straight hair, you could be skinny, you can be heavy, you can be curvy, you can be flat. Like it doesn't, like none of that matters when it comes to beauty. You know what I mean? Like you are beautiful because of who you are. It has nothing to do with your appearance. It has everything to do with your heart. And some people are going to say, oh, that's not true. Like, if I don't look physically beautiful, like no one's going to think I'm beautiful. That's not true. The wrong people won't think you're beautiful. The right people will. And I think in life, you want to attract the right people. Like me, I can literally go out, no makeup, put my hair in a messy bun, wear a tank top, and I'm going to go out. And whoever wants to talk to me is going to talk to me. Whoever isn't, isn't. But I'm not really going to care to always doll myself up for other people because I don't want to attract people like that. Does that make sense? So Yeah, let me keep going because you guys, I love when you guys like talk about these topics. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's see. That was a really good one. AMD03288. Yes, let's do that. You guys, give me your names. I'm going to shout you all out. Tell me where you're from right now if you're watching. And if you're watching this later, comment it below. Like, for example, you guys, right now, I'm not going to lie. I went out last night. I danced. It was hot. Some of my little baby hairs got curly. And here I am. You know what I mean? Don't really care. You can't always try to be perfect. You know what I mean? It's not going to get you anywhere. Like, it's not realistic. It's not going to attract people you want to attract, whether it's friends, jobs, businesses. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Oh, I need more friends like you. Don't worry. I'm always here. Hashtag girl boss. Oh, I love you. I'm always here. Like, you guys, I mean that. Like, I want to be like your internet best friend. That's why I do these lives, because I feel like it's in real time. We're talking. Hello from Belgium. Yo, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I have whole conversations in here and I haven't even gotten to read them yet, but I will. Hello, Australia. Okay. So I love you guys too. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Okay, so someone wrote, oh, okay, wait. Let me scroll up because I don't want to miss any of you guys real quick. Junie said, I deal with a lot of insecurities. Babe, we all deal with a lot of insecurities. We all do. If someone doesn't have insecurities, they're lying to you. There is not a human being. Like, tell me someone you think is absolutely perfect in every way. I promise you, they have insecurities. We all do, you know? I'm so happy you guys like these lives. I'm so glad that you said this is what you needed. It makes me happy, like, that you guys love this so much, because I love this too. How do I deal? Okay, here's a really good one from someone on my YouTube channel right now. They said, how do I deal with being really insecure in pictures? I can never take pictures of myself because I always feel like I look ugly. Okay. Oh, no, that's from Giselle. I'm going to read Nan XO's as well. So, Giselle, here's the thing about taking pictures. When you take pictures of yourself, there's no running from it. You know what I mean? So it's normal for it to take time for you to love yourself in photos. And I know this advice is going to sound kind of crazy, but I promise you, on a psychological level, it's going to work. Don't use any filters. Don't do anything. Take a picture. Okay, first what you need to do is like learn your best angle. Once you figure, like, take time, like look in your mirror, like look in your phone, look at your selfie cam and figure out your best angle, okay? Once you do that, take a picture. No filter, no nothing. Look at that photo, and if you're like, you know, my nose looks too big, or I don't like my teeth, or my cheeks are like a little chubby, which, by the way, like me, I have chubby cheeks. You know, I used to hate that. I love it now. Like, I'm not just saying this, you guys. Like, I've learned to like love like little things. Like, I feel like it just makes me look like youthful and like cozy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. But this is the thing. You need to take that picture, and then you need to, anytime your mind comes in and is like, oh, your nose looks too big, or like, oh, I hate that angle. No, say no. Like, I'm beautiful. Like, look at that photo and say to yourself, I'm beautiful. My smile has character. My nose has character. My hair has, like, you know what I mean? Like, just start to like face the music. Look at yourself and face that this is who you are, and you need to love every piece of yourself in that picture. And I will say this though, because that brings me to the next thing. Nan XO said, I've always tried to lose weight and I diet and lose weight, but I ruin it before I get to my perfect weight and I hate myself for it. So this is something I do want to say that you guys can change. I'm not opposed to changing things you don't like about yourself, but in the same sense, I am, because I feel like if we all worked hard enough, you know what I mean, to love ourselves, we would no longer find the need to change ourselves. And I think if it weren't for things like Instagram, I love Instagram, but like what I'm saying is it's easy for it to influence you negative instead of it influencing you as positive. So let's say you're on Instagram every single day and you follow this girl, and like, let's be honest, a lot of people have had plastic surgery, okay? Like, it's just the new age. A lot of people have had it. I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I'm like neutral, you know? But if you're looking at a girl who every day has had a nose job and she has like this tiny little like perfect nose and these like big lips and da-da, you know what you're going to start doing? You're going to start thinking your nose is big. You're going to start thinking your lips are small. You're going to start thinking your eyes should be blue or brown or green or da-da, or you should have freckles. Do you know what that's doing? That's taking like your beauty and devaluing it because of what you're constantly seeing on your feed, because of what you're constantly seeing on your television, you know, and you're doing yourself a disservice. I think if that stuff didn't exist, you would start to learn to love yourself and not feel the need to change anything. But about the weight loss, I think, Nan, what you're doing is you're like self-sabotaging getting to your ideal weight because there's something inside of you who does, like, not something inside, there's some kind of thought process going on or some kind of blockage inside that's making you feel like you don't deserve it. And I hope you're watching this and like resonating with this, because a lot of times, like even in my, hi guys, we real quick, I hate to like cut that off, but on my Instagram, we're talking about self-confidence on my YouTube channel right now, and I'm live. So what I was saying is you're self-sabotaging your ideal self because of a blockage, because you're either scared that once you get there, like maybe you still won't be happy, or you're scared that you don't deserve it, or you're scared of how amazing life can be once you achieve this goal. And it happens to a lot of people where I do it in relationships, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I do this with people I like. It's like I self-sabotage sometimes because I want to like know that I can like do, I don't know, like I can mess up and they're still going to fight for me. You know what I mean? And I think like you do that sometimes, like you're talking about like with your weight, is you try to get to that goal weight and then you self-sabotage it because you're like, wow, like what's my life going to be like if I'm at that weight? Am I still going to be happy? Like, what if I'm still not happy? Then what's the next step? And a lot of people do that with plastic surgery too. Like, they'll be like, oh, I want to go get my nose done. I want to go get my boobs done. I want to go get my butt done. And yeah, they get it and they're more self-confident, but it's not going to change your like depression. It's not going to change your anxiety. It's not going to change how you speak to guys. Like, you're still always going to have like a little bit of that insecurity. So that's just how I feel on that topic. I love you too. Okay, so let's go to the next. Sarah Storm said, what are affirmations? Sorry, these hearts are distracting me. I don't even know how to take it on, like take it off. I mean, affirmations. What are affirmations? Someone asked. Her name is Sarah Storm. What a cute username. What are affirmations you use to get self-confidence or mantras? Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I use like I need to stop being so scared to like curse and stuff. But like I'll say like things like I am a bad bitch, okay? Like I look bomb in my outfit. Like I did my makeup so good today. You know what I mean? Like that's like things you have to say. Like I'm a boss bitch. Like I am a bad bitch. That is what you need to say. Like, or like if you really want like serious affirmations that aren't just like playful and like fun, because this is what I think when it comes to affirmations, manifesting, law of attraction, mantras. I think when you're lighthearted with it and you say things like I'm a bad bitch, you know, it brings out like this sense of fun, this sense of lightheartedness, this sense of I'm not being so serious. And it makes you kind of adapt that mood. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope that makes sense. Is it makes you adapt that mood instead of being like what I also do. If you guys, by the way, haven't gotten my ebook, I have tons of affirmations and what I do every single day and what I speak about every single day in my ebook. And that is linked down below. It's only $10 and it literally I wrote out in a really beautiful ebook what I say every single day as far as self-confidence, every single day. I also write a lot of topics on self-confidence, beauty hacks, all in my ebook, but you have to say lighthearted things, which I talk about in my ebook, but you also have to say serious things like, I am beautiful, like, I am worthy, I am valued. You know what I mean? Like, it can be fun, like that I'm a bad bitch, but it also has to be serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I deserve to be valued. I deserve to be respected. These are all affirmations and mantras that you need in your life. And like, if you guys ever have questions and you guys ever really want to like talk to me one-on-one about it, you guys know I offer live sessions with me, like one-on-one, completely confidential live sessions with me. It's on my website, link down below. We're going to still talk about everything in this chat, but I do want to put that out there because a lot of people don't know, like, I have a lot of you guys who purchase it, and I do 20 minutes, I do 55 minutes, and I talk to you guys one-on-one. And you guys will be surprised at how much you can learn or change in 20 minutes if it's like one-to-one. I know now I talk to all of you guys on a broad scale, but when it is one-to-one, it's like we can get so much done in 20 minutes. We can get so much done in an hour. And it's fun too. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, by the way, you guys, this like little faux fur blanket right now is making me a little hot on my back. So I'm going to move it to the front. Okay. So yeah, so check out my ebook. It's only $10 if you guys want like affirmations and mantras that you can use every single day and just like a way of thinking and law of attraction. It's called How to Be a Glowing Goddess by Anita Samantha, and it truly does teach you how to glow from the inside and out. So purchase my ebook for $10 on my site. It gets emailed to you right away if you want something like that, or just get a live session with me. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Okay. Hi from Algeria. I love you too. Yes, I love this bit of advice from BTS Jimin. It says, try to be yourself no matter how they perceive you. And it's so true. That is like the best tip when it comes to a pep talk or self-confidence. Just be yourself. Like, don't care what people say about you. Be real every second. Yes, Dr. Crazy. Speak the truth. Oh, this is so big. Okay, so Junie Da says, since I feel insecure, I look so not appealing in pictures. This is so true, you guys. When you're being insecure and you feel insecure and you're like overthinking everything, it shows physically. It shows in your photos. It shows in the way you walk. It shows in the way you talk. That's why it is so important to be confident. And let me know, you guys, if you want like more videos on this topic, like dedicated videos where I section it off into like little chunks of information, like 10-minute videos. Let me know so I can do it for you. And like I said, my ebook, my live sessions, those always help too. I really want to do more on this self-confidence topic, you know, self-love, all that stuff. Okay, so Sad Bunny, I rejected a guy and I feel terrible. We haven't talked since. I miss our friendship. Sad Bunny, if you rejected a guy, reach out to him, girl. Like, life is too short to like play a game or to like wait on somebody. Like, if you miss them and you rejected him and you're like second guessing it, like reach out to him, talk to him. You know what I mean? Like, just do it. Just tell him exactly what you just said in this chat. I love you too. How do you, oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Real quick, you guys, since I'm not going to be on here much longer because we're at the 50-minute mark. Comment your names and comment where you're from so I can shout you out. And same with Instagram. I know I missed a lot of people on my live on Instagram because I'm doing it on YouTube, but feel free. Okay, so on my YouTube right now, just comment where you're from. Actually, 3 things. Comment where you're from, comment your name, and comment what you honestly want to see from me on my channel. Like, I know a lot of you guys love the beauty tips, but what are some like deeper topics, or like not just beauty, you know what I mean? Like, what are things you feel like can really help you if I talk about it, you know? And yes, I am still sick. No, I'm not still sick. I got better for 2 weeks. And then me being in LA now, when it gets cold at night, I'm going out. I'm not bringing jackets. I'm not like I'm like sleeping pretty much like half naked. And I forget that it gets so cold here. I'm so used to it being so hot in Florida that look at it, I got myself sick again. But I think it's just allergies, to be honest. I don't feel sick. It's just like a stuffy nose. I missed you guys too. Ariana, Nancy Efuntayo, Sarah. Thank you. I'm so glad you love listening to me. Yes, Flora OX, I can definitely do beauty tips. I know. Okay, so this is like Flora, for example, you said, can you give us some beauty tips? I feel so insecure that I like this boy and he likes someone else, but like want him to notice me more. But how? This is the thing, you guys, like, it's 100%, of course, like appearance too, because you want to feel confidence, but it's more so how you feel about yourself and the inside that attracts people to you. So that's why I want to work on this both. I want to give you guys like beauty tips. I want to give you guys hair tips and like natural DIYs, but like I also want to give you guys mental advice, self-confidence advice, self-love advice. You know what I mean? I missed you guys too. I love you guys. Hello from Chicago. Hello from Kristen from SoCal. Hi, Sea Breezy. I'm so happy you enjoy it. By the way, if you guys are watching this right now, later, comment 1 hour mark down below, 50-minute mark. So I can like see who my true subscribers are, because those of you who really watch this to the end, oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. And make sure you comment what you want to see from me next, like what kind of videos you want. Hi guys. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, I get caught up. I love reading your guys' long comments. Let me finish shouting you guys out. Sarah said, a girl said I look like a baby and my cheeks were chubby, but this is helping. I'm so glad it's helping. Who cares, girl? Guinea Pig Central said, Anita, I'm straight, but I really want to cut my hair really short like Pixie, but I'm scared everyone will think I'm lesbian and the guy. No, girl. No. Don't you dare not do something you want to do because you're scared of what someone else or your crush or people will think. No, there's tons of girls. I cannot think right now, but there's like a celebrity. I forget her name. She's really pretty. She has like really short blonde pixie cut hair. Who cares, girl? Cut your hair. You're going to look so amazing. You can always grow it out. Don't think people are going to think you're a lesbian or like label you or not like, no, like you're going to pull it off. This is where confidence comes in. You're going to say, you know what? I'm going to cut my hair in a pixie cut and I'm going to rock it. And it's going to just like make people want to talk to me more. Okay. Hi from India. Hello, Sonal. If you need something, we are here, boo. Thank you, Sad Bunny. Yvette from Las Vegas. Caleb said it's mind over matter. Junie, you're the sweetest. Thank you so much. Flora, I love you too. Herdes said, I'm so happy for the Sunday live because it's my de-stressor before school starts. I'm so happy. Hello, Susie from Ohio. We really needed this. Thank you. Of course, Steph Castro. Bye, Angela. I love you too. Here's your shout out. Hopefully you see this if you already left when you're watching it back. I make the weirdest facial. It's okay. You should make facial expressions. Like, you're human. I'm so glad you love to listen to me, Sarah. Hello, Ariana. Hello, Chicken Nuggets. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. I love you guys so much. Hello, Brayden. Susie, Dan, Herdez, Joseph, Nathan, Isabella. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm so happy you joined me on this live. I'm so grateful to like whoever popped in and out on Instagram. I need to like scroll up because there's so many comments that I didn't get to see, but I'm happy you guys came. I will look through them later since this was mainly YouTube, but I wanted anyone on. Oh, P. Adame. Is that right? Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, CWESY54F. Thank you guys for all joining. Thank you everyone on YouTube who came out, and I will keep this up for you guys. And let me know if there's any topics you guys want. If you guys are watching this later, let me know if like there's any videos you want to see from me. I really need to go get a brush once I'm done with this live. But I'm so happy you guys came. Let me know what you guys want to see. I love you so much. Subscribe, turn your notifications on so you don't miss these lives. And I'm glad you like this pep talk. I hope it leads you to a beautiful, beautiful week this upcoming week, a beautiful month of October or whatever month it is when you're watching this. And I will see you guys later. Thank you. Bye. Let me end my Instagram first and then my YouTube. Okay. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. I'm going to do a DIY on these lights, by the way, for those asking. Bye, guys. Share this with your friends if you haven't. Love you guys.